What is it? What did you?
Something I made colorful for you.
It is
It's nice and easy.
Does it have a name?
You can name it.
We can name it.
Yeah.
All the time, every time.
I don't know. Is that the name?
It could be.
All right. Thank you.
Cheers.
All the time.
Good morning, or not such a good morning for us. So you obviously seen about one of our infinity pools getting drained because there's a leak, which is fine. We've got 3 other pools, but this infinity pool, they've locked the doors, so we can't even use that pool, which is a bit annoying. So we have, of the 4 pools we've 2 left that we can use, so not good, sort it out. Oh, little update. So member staff did come along as I was waffling there and taking pictures, and they said they're going to check with security. So see if she manages to find a key. We'll let you know. They did offer to take us in through the nightclub and out there, but just open the door so we can come and go the normal way. So that member of staff I saw said they would go and ask security. I spied somebody from security at the end of the corridor, but she didn't lock it, doesn't have a key, doesn't know why it's locked, so I don't think I'm going to hang around too much longer. But yeah, bit of a shit show. Who locked it and why? Mystery. Back to the other pool then. Oh look, looks like they're refilling our pool. Happy days. The leak, I assume, is fixed. Who knows? Good to see. Yep, so heard it from the horse's mouth. It's going to be reopened today. There was a few dead bugs in there because it did have standing water, probably from the rain and that. So I've seen a few dead dragonflies and probably mozzies and stuff, but hopefully they'll give it a good clean and we can hopefully go back there tomorrow because it's a nice wee pool. But yeah, that's positive, especially with the the one up on the rooftop over there, the doors being locked. So yeah, it's not good if 50% of your pools are unusable. So yeah, that's good. That's put a smile on my face. Might have to celebrate with a cocktail or 6. See you later. Cheers from our balcony with a red stripe and a rum and
Apple juice, which is actually really nice.
yeah, weird combo, but
It works.
there's no rum or any spirits in the wee fridge. But I ran down to the bar and got some rum, and then whether mixer options or what, Coke, ginger ale,
I think there's Coke Zero and soda water, and then the apple juice.
mango or apple. So
There's no mango, she didn't leave, or they didn't leave any mango, just apple juice.
oh well. But
But works.
it passes as a wee beverage while they're getting ready. I don't know how much I got earlier of the pool dramas, but one good, one bad. Obviously, you've seen the wee pool, which is probably behind us. If I do that, yeah, that one that's lit up is now reopened. Happy days! So we'll hopefully go back there tomorrow. It's been closed for about 4 or 5 days, it feels like. So good to see that's back up and running. But the other pool, the infinity pool on the roof,
Which is so nice, and the view is just cracker.
yeah, which I'm sure if you've watched every day up till now, and thank you if you've stuck this out because we're not doing much other than eating and drinking and going to the pool. But you've probably seen that we got locked out up there. So, but the doors
Locked
are still
in.
locked in, whatever. Yeah.
We were locked out today.
Yes, we got locked in there the other day, and I guess I bet you the doors have been locked all that time. And I asked a few members of staff, and they were like, "Oh, those doors are normally open," and they didn't know. Said, "Oh, we'll speak to security," and then I spied security at the end of the corridor, and they were like, "Oh, I don't know, don't have a key, don't know why that's locked, no help at all," and it's just like,
Yeah, communication seems to be a bit sort of lacking
bit hit or
between
miss.
sort of key people and
Yeah.
like people on reception as well don't really seem to
It was nearly
always know.
it was nearly going to put me in a bad mood, but at that stage I hadn't realised our pool down below was being refilled. So once I spied that, I was like, okay.
I think it's just because it's such a wasted opportunity, because there's a lovely bar up there and it's not manned, and obviously the view's lovely, the pool's lovely, there's loads of lovely loungers, and I think they could
Do so much more.
do so much more with it, and it's like it's sitting up there just being wasted, and it's
The
like
bar needs to be open.
nobody's using it because there is no bar up there.
They
And
play
there's a-
music. No,
Yeah,
and,
they have done a couple of days.
it's a lovely view.
And
So
there's a bar the other side, which is the
Platinum.
family side.
Platinum
Platinum
or
Club.
whatever. Yeah.
So they could easily have somebody going between.
Yeah, have a
sort
couple of
or
bar
a couple of
staff.
people going between the two. Because when we were in the Platinum Club that day for lunch, like, it was dead.
Yeah.
There was nobody about at all.
Yeah.
So
No reason why that shouldn't be open, because it's a lovely wee pool up there. So yeah, at least our pool down there is open again. Happy about that. What else happened today? Well, we just went to that what do you call it? Azure bar, the pool down there. I guess that's the name of the pool as well. I actually don't know. But yeah, as standard for this trip, the rains came in the afternoon. But oh yes, so we went for lunch when the rains were coming. We came back from our lunch. Now, so we left our towels and our towel pegs sitting on our loungers. Yours has been turned round because you were chasing the sun.
Yeah.
And we come back and there's a guy lying on Louise's sun lounger.
and he'd removed the tile and removed
Yeah.
the pegs.
And he was like, "I've been here for ages." It's just like, well, like, we've been here since 8 o'clock this morning. We just went to the buffet for lunch. Did you not see the towel pegs? And he obviously had removed them and set them on the table.
And put my towel in water. Basically just like sitting on the floor, or part of it was sitting on the floor getting wet. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
"Great,
so,
thanks for that."
so we just sort of stood there and he eventually got the hit and shimmied on. So it's like, but there was 2 empty sun loungers right to the left. It's like,
and there was other ones sitting around the pill too, so
Yeah.
yeah, it was very odd.
why did you pick what? He said, what did he say? I thought the towels were left
Being
there to dry. It's like, no, we went for lunch.
Yeah,
So-
and we were like half an hour tops, and I could understand when people reserve sun loungers and then disappear for hours and hours and hours on end.
Yeah.
That's kind of not right, but we literally were half an hour tops for lunch, and
yeah.
we were coming back, and it's like, oh,
He shimmied away anyway
Yeah.
with that words, but
it's just very, very strange.
yeah. Well, look here, we're waffling over 4 minutes. My arm's getting sore, so I think we're just going to finish these wee drinkies.
Yes.
Probably get a pre-dinner drink at the usual spot, and then tonight is the Japanese, so a bit of sushi, maybe some ramen, who knows. Looking forward to it, but if it's open. It's been very quiet some of the nights we've walked past.
And then really, really busy the
Last
other
night it
night.
was hiving, yeah, so yeah, it's something different, but this is the last one of all the restaurants that we get to try, so after tonight we're
Picking our favourites and
pick
going
your
back.
favourites and go back. So yeah, it should be fun to try and decipher that. But we shall bring you along, and whatever else happens, have a good one.
See you later.
Cheers.
Cheers.
we've got an exclusive.
Hola.
What's your name?
QA. But my
QA.
required artist name is Coast Northeast. You can check me out on our right?
Check him out.
We're at the Princess Hotel Resort. It's the one in Hanover, Jamaica.
Oh yes, it's lovely.
Wonderful. And I just have a song, but you know it's not really on the beat right now. And the parents, but I'm still gonna get them a cappella style, right?
Go acapella. Here it goes.
Let's go to the beach.
We'll make a beat for you.
Girl, you and me. Say what you want right now. And I get what you need.
I'll get out of the camera. It's all about you.
You know what I've seen you smile. Take a trip and change your lives. Promise I'll be better. Know you hate the lies. I'm not leaving from you. Girl, I came here for you. God made me for you. My mama raised me for you. When I say thinking about you, your love is more than claro. You got a head above your head. Let's take a long shower, get so high we don't wake up on that bed. Wanna go on like that? I see clear, no need lens. Need you, no pretend. Did you get them flowers I sent? I guess I'm thinking, do you miss me? You know I need you right here with me. Want us to live our life in luxury. Baby, you know you're always lovely. Please make a note, I'm your support.
Well, that's awesome, man. Well done. Good still.
Alright.
Remember us when you're famous.
Alright.
We made you go viral.
One love, one love, one love.
Yay. Check them out. There's trouble. Fighting with him. Oh yeah. Silent disco, gotta love it.
We're the clowns here.
Hi, welcome to Jamaica. I'm Tony Ann and this is Letty and this is my dad and this is my mom. Don't be jealous. Hey, say hi to my family.
Our mom is the cutest.
Take 2. Because somebody came out of the room as we tried the first time. And they were right in front of us, so it was a bit awkward. But anyway, welcome to Frog Course Corridor again. Guess we want to waffle about the Japanese restaurant. I'll start quickly just by going, my food was awesome. Loved the food. But
Yeah, no, mine was okay. Just kind of okay. Just really, really rushed.
oh god, yeah. Well, because once we ordered everything, and it's like the way the menu's panned out, and I'm sure I've posted it. I'll do it right now if I haven't. It's like you order from this section and this section. It said you can order what you want. So I got 2 plates of sushi came out at the same time from 2 different sections. While Louise got nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. Can we not eat together? So I just waited. Eventually you got your scallops, was
Yep.
it first?
Yep.
And then your prawns came along. So we ate them. But before you'd even finished your prawns,
They were bringing me the main.
your ramen
Yeah.
came along. But then for 10 minutes, your ramen was sitting there and I hadn't had my main. I was just like, oh my god, like it's almost like the chef gets the order and just cooks it all, and the waitresses bring it all out when it's ready. It's like,
Yeah, I noticed that, like in the Jamrock last night, it was very much get them out as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Whereas,
we were the last ones in that restaurant, so it's almost like, yeah, cook the food as quickly as possible. It's not, oh, they've finished their appetizers, make their entrees. It's like, cook, well, bring it out, and you're like, geez, I'd like to maybe take an hour and a half over my meal if I can, bottle of wine and
you're lucky, like last night, tonight, we did it within like, what, half an hour, 40 minutes?
yeah, it's like, yeah, I need a bit of work on that.
Yeah, there was the steak restaurant, the Italian and the Mexican haven't been like that.
No, so they're
The
not consistent.
Jamaican one, Jamrock, and the one we went to tonight
Yeah,
have been, because we noticed when we were in Jamrock last night, there was a couple sitting beside us and she had the same thing. They brought her main before she'd finished
yeah.
her appetizer, and it's just like,
Come on,
because obviously they're like, we're in a rush to get you out at a certain time.
clear my previous course. Give me 10 minutes at least to let it settle. Bring your next course while you're eating the one before. It's like ridiculous, but
Or then one person sitting with food and another person's not.
yeah, there was definitely a good 10 minutes between you getting your ramen and me getting my salmon. It's like,
And for me, the food tonight wasn't worth going back for. You know, the delay kind of wasn't worth it.
you can open the doorsies. I'll flip the camera. But yeah, it wasn't. I enjoyed, my salmon was amazing, I'll have to say, and the sushi was amazing. But yeah, the service, I just don't like that whole. I'll bring it back around to us. So like getting your courses at different times. It happened to us in Vegas, in fairness, in China Poblano,
Yep.
another Asian restaurant. I was like going, is this a thing where they just cook your food and bring it when it's ready? Are we missing something here? But yeah, not a fan of that. It's like, bring it together.
No, mine was okay. It wasn't like anything, I wouldn't say for tonight for me, what I picked and what I had was anything to kind of write home about. But,
Not your favourite. Well,
no, and then the waitress was quite like,
oh god, yeah.
if she came over to me once, she came over to me 4 or 5 times asking how you finished, and it was like, it was verging on the point of where I was going to have to say, look, can you just leave us alone?
Yeah.
Can you go away and just we'll let you know when we're finished?
Yeah, or the empty plate will tell you.
Yeah, and like when I still had food in my plate, she was like, "Oh, are we still working out?" And I was like,
But I bet you that's because the chef's giving
Yeah.
her pressure. Look, I've made it, I've cooked it. And I was like, but yeah, the communication between the two, the front house staff and the back house, it must be all up the left. But I mean, it's been open since November, but you think they would have figured it out by now?
Yeah, well, obviously it didn't happen in the steak restaurant. We got loads of time
No.
in the steak restaurant. We didn't feel like we were rushed at all. In the Mexican restaurant, wasn't like that at all.
I'm glad you can remember all these. 'Cause
And the Italian, we had quite a long time between our starter and the pasta that we got, which was fine. I would rather have a longer gap than basically food literally fired at me
Yeah.
every 2 minutes, and it's like,
exactly, it's not like a conveyor belt here.
you know,
No.
well, that's exactly what it was. It was like
Yeah.
a conveyor belt, and then just constantly hovering around your table to see, like, to lift your plate to get the next one on the table, and it's
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
that's not an enjoyable experience at
No,
all.
yeah, we want to, like, we came here because it had lots of nice sounding restaurants, but yeah, when it's like that and they're rushing you out, and you're like, no, we want to go out an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm happy with that. Give me like a bottle of wine, enjoy a few courses, take your time.
Well, I would even settle for an hour.
Yeah, depending on what you're eating. Yeah, 100%.
At the minute, tonight and last night, we were kind of in and out both restaurants
Rushed.
within 40 minutes.
It's more time for drink, I suppose.
Yeah, but, well, yeah, but it's like,
Yeah, it's
Don't-
part of the holiday, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, if you like your food, just to take your time over it. It's part of the day.
so far it's only been the Jamaican, the Jamrock, and the one tonight that's been, has been like that.
Well, look, now we've had on all 8, isn't it? We now
Yep.
have the joy of deciding which 5 we do again. I can pretty much say the Japanese will not be one of the 5.
No.
No.
Nor will Jamrock.
No, okay, so that narrows it down quite easily. So,
And the Japanese show table one was good, but I kind of think
it was the whole entertainment side of it was like, we had to like sing your name, where you're from, what you know. It's like, oh man, it's like an icebreaker in work. It's like, I'm here to have fun.
Yeah, and then it's sort of if you are sat at the same table with the same chef doing the same
Yes,
thing.
if we go back
you
and
don't,
get
you don't
that
get to
same
pick
guy.
obviously where you're sort of sitting. So I think the Japanese show table one I would give a miss.
So that pretty much nails the 5 we're going back to then, does it? If we're cutting out those 3.
Italian, seafood, steak, and then the fusion one.
Mexico,
Fusion and Mexican, yeah, well,
something like that. We'll
obviously
figure it
we'll
out.
have to decide. It's
We will.
tough decisions to
We
make.
don't know exactly which order, but we're pretty sure it'll be Steakhouse again, Robert's Flame tomorrow night, because that was the first one we went to a week ago. So that'll be like 8 nights since we last ate there. So it's a lifetime. And speaking of 8, it's nearly 8 minutes that we've been waffling, so apologies. Because if you've never been here before or not interested in coming here, you'll be like, shut up, go to bed. By the way, we have a bath in our room. Did I ever show that in the vlog? I don't
You
know.
did?
We did, yeah. It's great.
We've used it how many times?
Never.
Never.
Yeah. Remove the bath. Nobody needs a bath in the middle
Just
of the room.
need to make sure when you get up in the middle of the night for a pee
Yeah.
and make sure that you're walking around it.
Yeah, it's dangerous. But anyway, on that note,
See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.